Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a 2-time heavyweight champion, and one of the most intimidating specimens in the division.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start the round. Look at that overhand right. Jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter punch. Perfect counter lands. And they got caught. Oh no! Ali is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
And we may see a stoppage here. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to finish.
No rest for the weary. Perfect counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Punch is beginning to take its toll. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight class. You're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missing with the uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do? And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano. They're letting the shots go.
Hey, those punches add up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. The jab doesn't quite connect.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, what a punch! This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously,
Stumbling around in potholes. Has he weathered the storm?
it's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drum, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That one lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swing and a miss with that hook. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
These two were made for each other. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Neither fighter willing to slow down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Gotta let your hands... You know the scorecards are gonna be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Hook misses.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show me.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need it. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catching him up again. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. One punch could change everything in this battle. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Real good back and forth between these two fighters. Tried to score with the uppercut.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Missing with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. Got him there. With welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
The jab doesn't quite connect. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saying. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook won't score. You'd like to see more jabs. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.